lively coming out. They be wondering what we talking about.
Bow! Salute, 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 salute. Boxing After Dark with Nocturnal Thoughts, man. Real quick video that I'm gonna get out y'all way. You know what I'm saying? My true assessment of Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley fight. My honest and true opinion about Jake Paul. Some people love him. Some people hate him. Some people love to hate him. He's polarizing. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna pay to see him win. Some people gonna pay to see him lose. But those who choose, they gonna pay. Me, myself, personally, I'm not gonna lose no sleep over a Jake Paul fight. Not last night, not any night coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Based off of his performance. You know what? From what I understand, that dude, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, from what I assume, they've been well off since they was little kids. I think they was off in the Disney Channel. Then they got off into social media and made a lot of money doing YouTube. And I can't be mad at that at all. And then, you know what I'm saying, through a series of events, they ended up starting to stake their claim into YouTube celebrity boxing. You know what I mean? And he's found his niche. He's found his niche in that world of celebrity YouTube boxing. On top of that, he has some panache. Okay, that's enough of the big words. Wow! Jake Paul, to me, in my opinion, I understand it because it's like, in my day, my generation know who Macaulay Culkin is. Macaulay Culkin, you know what I'm saying? That kid. If he would have turned out to go into boxing when he got about like 17, 18, 19, I would have paid to watch him box, at least for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Macaulay Culkin in the boxing ring, I would have paid to see him because I watched Home Alone 1, 2, I watched The Good Son, you know what I'm saying? And to me, that's what Jake Paul is and Logan Paul is. They like celebrity kids who already had a huge following that's basically, you know what I'm saying, bringing that following into their celebrity YouTube boxing performance. And on top of that, he's choosing to fight guys that have a small following, but they're not boxers. You know what I'm saying? Ben Askren, Tyron Woodley, Nate Robinson. Now he's knocking these guys out. If he would have got knocked out by Nate Robinson, it would have been over. If he would have got knocked out by Ben Askren, it would have been over. The fact that he went the distance with Tyron Woodley lets me see that the show will soon be coming to an end. Because people are not going to continue to pay, people are not going to continue to pay to see him go the distance. They're going to pay to see him either knock guys out or they're going to pay to see him get knocked out. They're not going to pay to see him in close fights that he wins by decision. And the moment he fights a real boxer, he's either going to get knocked out or he's going to get schooled or he's going to get beat. And then it's going to be over. You know what I'm saying? Like, my assessment of the fight, you know what I'm saying? My son texted me in the morning and he said, what did you think of the Tyron Woodley fight? He didn't even say Jake Paul fight, which says a lot on my fatherhood. I said to him, Amanda Serrano would have schooled both of them. And to be honest, if she was a man, she would have knocked both of them out. His response to me was facts, big facts. I raised them right. Now check this out. First of all, Tyron Woodley came in there and he was trying to box. And he was boxing from the style of a Mayweather style. Basically, he wanted to load up on overhand rights because he has power in the overhand right. But when I look at him as a fighter, knowing that he has a background in MMA and wrestling, and he has those big tree trunk legs and he's very explosive, I would have been training him more like Eddie Futch trained Frazier, or the way Cus D'Amato trained Mike Tyson. When you have those short, stout guys with short arms and come from more of a like a wrestling background, they should have a good inside game. You know what I mean? Meaning, his main game plan. His main game plan should have been to use his jab just to work in the inside, and then just work their body. You know what I'm saying? His main game plan should have been power shots, hooks, and uppercuts in the inside of the telephone booth, in the wheelhouse, working his body. Not trying to work from the outside and then lunge in with huge rights. They telegraph. You can see them from a mile away, and once you start getting tired, you're gonna land those less and less and less. Tyrone was not active a lot. He basically was loading up on the same punch. You know what I'm saying? And when he hit him, he hurt him. He was effective. And the fact of the matter is, he was walking through a lot of Jake Paul's punches, but Jake Paul was working off more combinations, running off more combinations, and landing, you know what I'm saying, decent little pop shots here and there, using his advantages, using his length, using his experience of the ring, being able to establish ring generalship and just pop shot from the outside. But once he fights somebody that can negate that very easily, either somebody that can duck up under those and work his body, or somebody that got long arms and he's the same height and can out jab him, you know, it's going to be a different fight that most people won't pay to see, because it'll be a boring fight. So that's my assessment. It was a fight that I didn't lose any sleep over. You know what I'm saying? To me, they both look domestic level, and I can't imagine a fan base to continue to watch Jake Paul in domestic level fights. You know what I'm saying? The thing about celebrity fights is they got to be somewhat awkward, and they got to be some kind of catch and a mismatch to them, and they both got to bring something to the table that's more of a, you know what I'm saying? Like, it has to catch the attention of people that just don't know any better, casual people, or people that just really want to be entertained by like a freak show or a circus or something like that. So I think that's like one of the last hurrahs. Tyrone Woodley was close to a good boxer. Like, that was a step up fight. And you got to remember, that's a 40-year-old non-boxer who first time in the ring, knocked him against the ropes, went the distance, made a decent account of himself, but it was a close fight, and it is what it was. I really can't hate on it, but I just can't be enthusiastic about it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see that type of a situation to continue to be as big to be enamored and to be as big as it can't. That type of stuff is like lightning in a bottle. You know what I'm saying? You better get on it while it lasts, because once it's over, it's gonna be over. And that's all I really got to say about that. I mean, I can't do anything but salute the guy for being able to find a platform and develop it, and have professional fighters on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? It's like Bizarro World for me. It's like Bizarro World. So I can just sit back and look at it and see, you know, I know the reality world, to me, will always be more entertaining, more realistic, and just more reality based. I understand that if he gets in a ring with a real boxer, it's over. Period. Point blank. Nocturnal Thoughts, man. Salute to Red Glove Militant, Red Glove Gambino. Salute to Blood Boxing, Retro Boxing. Can't wait for that rest of the series of that marvelous Marvin Hagler. This is Nocturnal Thoughts. Salute to all y'all. Bow. I'm gone.
Sleepy going in, lively coming out. They be wondering what we talking about.